is how I start every recording, is I'm going to go into the achievements menu and show that I'm at 0 gamer score. I'm going to start the recording, and now we can get started on the run. Alrighty? Oh, whoops. That was like a second behind, that's okay.
Not long ago, a rather brave but mischievous.
It's not a huge deal. Anyway, how has your Easter been?
The curious intruder once again entered my workshop with one goal in mind: to find and retrieve.
Alright, so RNG will be the determiner here, and I got another 4-drop. I would have wanted at least one of those to be white, which is 10 e-tickets. But luck is not on my side. Luck is rarely on my side in this game, I'm finding. Basically, I want to make sure that I have 250 e-tickets by the time I finish the 2 tutorial levels. That's my main goal here. In order to be able to afford one item right off the bat, which is going to speed up one of the side quests considerably. Also, sorry about the audio pitch shifting occasionally. That's a result of Amrec, which is the recording software I'm using right now. Occasionally it will shift in audio pitch occasionally. That's just something it does for its preview. It's not going to affect the direct feed that I use.
Needed only paint to dance once more.
I am not going to be able to make this cycle. I'm going to play it safe. Jump over here. Alright, pretty decent staircase.
Finding himself at home, Mickey should have felt safe. Looking at the brush, he wondered if
that's already a good improvement over my intro, where I had some trouble. I haven't quite determined how to get rid of that slowdown yet. There is like a precise point where if you start thinning at a certain area, it stops the slowdown, but I haven't quite figured out exactly where it is yet. Okay, I got one white off of that. That kind of makes up for the slowdown I got earlier. This is going to be a little iffy because the positioning, that jump is always a little harder to do when you go for the extra drops, just because the cycle is off.
Or thin it to nothingness. The choice was his.
Alright, new gold. So yeah, that 100, and there's like 140 guaranteed e-tickets. You want to try to get as much of the rest as you can. And there are, I don't think there are any guaranteed e-ticket drops in Dark Beauty Castle. But you want to end with, ideally you want to end with 250. It's not a requirement, but it's it is something you want to get.
Double jump, glide across that gap.
Oh, the castle's falling down. We have to go. Hurry up, you slowpokes.
All right, 177.
Hortensia! Do you think she made it? Come on, we need to go around and look for her. By Jove, I bet you two can get out of here by using that balcony. Mickey, go over to Oswald. Oh my! Well, that was convenient. Hop up there and let's get going.
Yep, so I'm going to smash every break ball in the hopes that I get some good luck. Because I need every piece of money that I can get for the next couple of sections. We will get to a point where we don't need to worry about money, but not quite yet. Okay, that was good. That was also good. Actually, no, that wasn't as good, but... Alright, at 262.
If we're ever going to get your remote, we're going to have to get the machine working again.
I'll just use my arm to take care of this. Here it is. Now this is what I can really do.
Not another one. Look,
What are we waiting for? Don't you want to find Hortensia?
a genetic pin. There's a pin trader in Mean Street North who get on either side of the turnstile, grab onto the handle, and walk forward to start turning it. That should move the lift up to the lab. Oswald, if we're ever going to get out of here, you'll have to use your remote.
Yeah, this section, this map here works more or less the same as it does in the 80% run.
The switch that's connected to the machine, and let's see if we can get it running. Look at that. If Oswald, you need to hit both electrodes on the machine at the same time. You'll have to be careful. If you thin that, oh dear, if the machine gets power now, it's sure to overload.
This courtyard leads to the train station.
And here we want to try and get both enemies here in the same paint stream. We want to use paints because if we use thinner...
Before we advance, we'll have to
Oh,
deal
whoops.
make them friendly. Fire
That kind
paint
of...
at an enemy.
One enemy kind of blocked the other one there. We want to try and get both of them in paint instead of thinner, because if we use thinner, then enemy reinforcements will come in. You'll have to fight more enemies.
I'm pretty sure this gap is too wide for jumping.
Oh, really?
Cloth, eh? We should take this to the haberdasher and see
That's
what
an easy jump. It's going to cost us 20 seconds.
What is that creature? Is it a blockworks? Oswald, try using your remote electricity to stun that monstrosity. Once it's distracted, jump.
Do that, or is the train
That
station?
was a big mistake. I should reset over that, but
There you are. Come on.
I've had such good luck that
Hortensia, how did you get here?
I am not going to reset over that. Even though I probably should.
You're not the only one who has adventures.
Isn't she the best?
Oh, they're getting worse. Oh, wait. Are those?
I'm also curious to see how much time failing that actually loses.
I thought I
Because
told
I
you
had a
to
pretty
go.
good,
I
I had a pretty good second attempt, so I'll have at least a good sense of how much time it actually
Shock
loses.
those fireworks, they'd ignite, correct? So, if we move them next to those rocks and lit them off, then just maybe...
Huh, okay. I'm guessing that only lost about 10-15 seconds, just because, I forget, like, because that should have lost a lot more time than it did. I'm guessing the rest of my Dark Beauty Castle was really good. That could have been a really good split, if I hadn't failed the jump. Oh well. Because that lost, like, about 20 seconds. Oh well. As you can see, I have about a minute that I can save here.
I didn't think Mean Street would
So
be
this run is far from dead.
broken.
Well, it's gotten worse since the main quake.
Anyway, how's everyone doing
Aftershocks
today?
have caused the thinner to come up, and the buildings to crumble even more. Gremlin Jamface will be overseeing repairs on the north side of Mean Street, and the underground is the only way over there.
So now that we have the full e-tickets that we need, we can just
Hey there,
do the regular route here.
Maybe you... Oh, and if you can, help me out at the other stations in Ventureland, Oztown, and Boggy.
I'm your big and fat legend. They can be so. Whichever you gotta. Hey, I know. Go talk to Adele in the camera shop. It's on the other side of Mean Street, across that big old crack the quake made.
So now we're going to go to watch sketch, which is what I was saving up for.
Well, so, what can I Thanks. That's a sketch. Ah, yes. I remember how to use those. The watch makes time move as slow as molasses.
We're not really able to skip that cutscene. I mean, theoretically, we're able to prep the whole day, but for some reason, the speed is slowed down so much that it just doesn't become viable.
Had this paint tower built to help us maintain the tomb around good show. A bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
Ah, this'll be easy. I'm all over. That's it.
Alright, now we gotta go over and repair the haberdasher's
We found
hat.
the entrance to the underground. Good show.
Oswald could sometimes have a bit of trouble getting up here. There he is.
This is mine.
Do you hear that? I expect you very pleased. Shall we enter the underground?
There we go. That was a really good split.
Watch out for the drop wing, Mickey. Not only does it spit thinner, but it'll pick you up if you get too close. Good show. A bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
That was a bit close, but I'll take it.
Look over there. Let's head over and see what we can do. And we should...
This is mine.
Oh, thank you. I was trying, and I... So anyway, welcome. We're Main Street now. If first time's free since you busted me out. But I'll have to charge you next time. Fuel's pretty scarce since the quake. There you go.
Alright. Yeah, that's gonna lose a bit of time, mainly because it took me a while for some
like to go to Mean Street
It
North.
took me a while to get that extra piece of cloth, but the rest of it was solid. Not the best underground, but I'm really happy with how Mean Street South went. That was like almost an ideal Mean Street South.
Mickey, it's good to see you again. Wait. You would not be here if Westland is not in peril.
Actually, we're here to fix the projectors. Do you know what happened to them?
Shh. Come closer. One would think the quake destroyed them. Yes, but the main
There's a
projector
lot of free time to
substation
save
in
here,
Rainbow Cavern
just because I'm no
went
longer
down
including
before
the,
Wait.
I'm no longer including the,
I do not
extra hidden Oswald in my route.
The substation is in Rainbow Caverns, one of the first attractions built in Wasteland.
To reach it, you need to
Anyway,
take
I'll be
the
really
down
happy
engineering
once
job.
I manage to get my
Call them the
my
DEC.
sum of best
We
down
take them
to
over
under
to
3
Boston
hours.
on
That'll
an
be
Prescott.
that'll be
You'll
ideal.
know how bad things are and how to get to the caverns.
Well, if you are determined to talk to that Prescott, you can access the Mean Street DEC through the construction site on the right side of the street. However, the way is closed because of the quake. Of course, there is another way down through the windmill, but it is in need of repair. I will be by the statue if you wish to enter. Adieu.
What I don't know is my current money situation. So I need 100 e-tickets. Oh, yikes. I'm at 41. Okay, that could be a problem. Alright, depends on how the drops go on the way to Adele's shop and on the way...
Wait for me!
I may need to do a bit of zigzagging if I can't get enough money to... Just gonna have to thin this out. As I always forget the hidden Oswald. That's sort of like my little reminder to myself to get the hidden Oswald later.
We should speak with Jamface over by the Walt statue. Good show. A bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
Well, oh, now, as you oh, and if you can find the official picture spots for the pictures I ask you to take.
Ah, go to the... wish to... When your film canister is full, you can why I think that's one of the nozzles.
Alright, there's enough for the melted ice cream at least.
Hey there. Sorry about the heat. It's sure. You'll find the air conditioning unit up on the roof.
Melted ice cream and the regular ice cream are separate museum items that we're going to need to sell.
Do be careful, Mickey. I believe this building is rather unstable. Another grand photo for the collection.
$45. Alright, I'm going to do this first and then go back. Alright, that's enough money. Hey, Kevin.
This one's mine.
I ran into a bit of muddy issue in Main Street North, but other than that, this has been a pretty decent,
I didn't even know it was broken. We should tell the usher.
I know. Oh, please do find the
bit of reasons there.
Right. And here's some
Yeah.
scrap metal for you.
I also, I don't know if I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but I figured out what the problem was with those bunnies in Club 13. You have to go to Blood Alley first.
I guess instead of an ice cream shop, I
whoops.
ought to open up a soup shack.
I forgot to repair his air conditioner. Okay, yeah, but I figured out what was wrong with the bunnies. You gotta visit Blood Alley first, and then the trigger gets hit. Because apparently Club 13 is affected by the Blood Alley triggers, even though they're separate maps.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
So that's something that's also going to affect 100%, I take it.
Ha! You fixed the air conditioner. Let's head back to...
Oh, well, I was gonna say, you want some ice cream?
Yeah, Main Street North is not going to be as good as Main Street South was. Gotta do one side of the screen. And then Story and Spirit of the Wasteland.
Gremlin, of course, whenever usually they come in sets of 2. If you give them to me, I could get the machines going again. Of course, I'll copy the pins so you don't have to worry.
You want to get the entrance, the other entrance? Ha ha! You found some scrap metal. May I use it to repair the windmill?
Ah,
Take a look in the museum on Mean Street, and I will tell you more about the 12 spirits. Good luck.
Look at that. If we head down into the windmill, we'll be able to break...
alright, Club 37B, or Part 37B.
Entrance is on the floor right
It's over there.
We need to find out what broke the projectors. Someone thought this was... Do you wish to enter the DEC?
And, alright. I'm not going to go for ball skip. I've been having a lot of trouble with that lately in practice, so... I'm not as comfortable with it. That was a pretty fast non-ball skip at least.
Shall we enter the elevator to Oztown?
I only lost about 4 seconds off. 4 seconds off of not doing it. So, nah, because there are so many things that go wrong if you fail it. As I know all too well in practice, so it's probably not. Oh god, none of the scripted earthquake pieces went my way. That's something I haven't seen in a while. I have seen it, but not in a long time.
Another photo for the collection.
Hey, you did it! Thanks a bunch.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Just go and connect it on the last pipe. And then we can start draining the thinner.
Oh yeah, another interesting thing happened when I was getting this. I accidentally triggered Rigger Green instead of the pump. That was pretty funny.
All you gotta do is use the fairy sketch to make the pump float like a feather. Then just aim your paint or electricity at it and watch it move. yours. You found it. Bring it down and connect it up to that pipe right there.
Yeah, the amount of...
Don't listen to that.
Just like the sheer amount of ways that ball skip could go wrong is pretty jaw-dropping.
One pump machine.
This is mine.
Oswald? Oswald, you idiot. He missed one! Come on, Oswald. Please. You lost me like another 10 seconds. I have an Oswald about somewhere. That was such a good split, and Oswald ruined it for me. Thanks a lot, Oswald.
Look, the pieces of Oswald's statue. They're being swept down along with the thinner. I wonder where they'll end up. Perhaps we can search for them when more of the thinner has been pumped out. That's an access port.
Oh, you should have seen Oswald. Oh, you should have seen Oswald screwing up my Disney Gulch in my previous attempt.
In fact,
That was awful.
I can modify Oswald's remote so he can reprogram these machines. There we go. To begin, Oswald needs only to fire electricity at the access point.
I've never seen Oswald like miss a pump in Oztown. He's usually scripted to actually go over to those.
Photo for the collection. Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Yeah, I do too. He's not as bad on the PC version.
Do you want to enter the DEC to Rainbow Falls?
Alright, pinball skip. Let's take this a little more conservatively. There we go. Nice and easy. There is a way to skip there is a way to use your melee attack to sort of speed it up a little bit, but it's very, very precise. I think I did it in some of my Indie Percent runs back in the day. The day being 2014, so it was like 3 years ago. Hardly the day, but you know.
Up to Rainbow Falls, shall we?
Very good DEC. Alright, let's see what sort of Guardian luck we get in Rainbow Falls. I'm hoping I can get 3, because that means I could use one of them in Club 13.
Look here, that's an inkwell, full of invisible ink. We should investigate at once. If we paint in the tune around an inkwell, it fills with invisible ink. Jumping into the invisible ink
we just got
will
2.
make you- the invisible ink is slippery, so if you move too fast or double jump, it will slide right off.
Okay. Use a visual marker right about here. I gotta learn the new, because the visual markers are completely different on the PC version. So the PC version's a lot more lenient about how far you can tilt the analog stick. I'm still not entirely used to how the invisible ink systems work on console.
Don't worry about it.
I was working for your kindness, I'd like to help you out. Oh, I know. There's a secret
Alright.
area above the large.
Can't forget the hidden Oswald that's here.
Investigate it.
Like right here.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Yeah, I removed. Yeah, that'll put me at 7. I'm not turning in any of. I'm not turning in hidden heroes until post game. Although, I mean, I spoke to Seth, but I'm not turning in heroes until post game. Oswald? Thank you.
Goodness, it's the projector substation. You see those falls? They power the machine. Head to the overlook by the fall. What a perfect place to take a picture.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Alright. this is a fairly decent start. I mean, the thing is that you see that Dark Beauty Castle split. That was actually an amazing start, despite the red, because I actually, just to put some perspective as to how good oh, is that because usually it works the other way on PC, and I'm just used to the PC version. So I'll keep that, I'll keep that in mind. I'll go on the, if I take the snow I have, okay.
Trying to fix the machine, and you
yeah, because it works the totally other way on PC. Anyway, yeah, so just with this incentive, I actually missed the jump on the... I actually missed the Oswald Glide tutorial skip on PC. I missed it on... I completely missed it and lost 20 seconds, and I was still only 3 seconds behind. That's how good my Dark Beauty Castle was.
Push it into the coupling already.
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Ooh, this ain't sounding good.
Show. A bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
It's running nice and smooth. Gotta tell you, I was shocked, considering you was the one who fixed it. Oh, yep. That pipe's running smooth as butter now. See there. Get on over. See there, Pallies. The machine is... Get on over to the...
What?
And start her up.
Yes.
What the hell was that? I had to do the dialogue twice. I've not seen that before.
Oswald, I'm on your frequency. There's wonderful news coming now. Hurry to my lab in the gulch and I'll tell you. Wait. What is that sound?
I have definitely never seen that on either console or PC.
Oh, it sounds like he's in trouble. How do we get to his lab from here?
Well, that there projector should take you to Rainbow.
If that
Valley.
alone cost me the
From
gold
there,
split,
it's just a
that'd be
hop,
pretty
skip,
annoying.
and a jump over to the gulch.
Okay, so I remember I got to stay on the right side for building 1, because for whatever reason that's like 15 seconds faster, even though it looks like it's slower. Apparently, the scripted events in apparently the scripted events in BAB1 or BAB right are slower or faster than the ones in BAB left, even though it looks a lot slower. I don't know why. That's just how it works. Don't ask me. The numbers don't lie.
The paths hold different hidden treasures, so choose wisely. This projector leads to the angel side of...
Yeah, that's gonna cost me this gold split. That totally cost me a gold split. So yeah, apparently BAB right is faster. I have no idea why. It looks so much slower, but apparently it's faster. Yeah, it's a shame you never get to see this in the optimal 80% route. You started using. I mean, please tell me you started using Devil Falls in 80%, because it is like objectively faster to do the Devil Falls maze skip.
This projector leads to the angel side of...
Whoa, Jesus, that was fast. That was like incredibly aggressive.
The Devil and Angel Caverns, one of the first attractions built in Wasteland. The caverns themselves weren't built by Oswald, and we don't know how they were formed. They should lead us directly to Disney Gulch.
Alright, well, after that BAB, that was really good.
Those statues live the
I'm gonna have to save that.
Spirits who watch over the citizens of Wasteland. That's an interesting picture of the angel. Adele should enjoy it.
What?
Even if it
Oh, I got sniped. Oh, fastest projector, in terms of skips? I'd have to say, Trolley Trouble. Definitely. In terms of how much time you can save.
Now this is an odd little item.
Trolley Trouble by far. Because you can skip that auto-scroller. Oh, fuck off.
It looks like both you and
The sweepers respawned. I was left with no choice. Because I was down 1 HP.
Maybe they can help us reach the other side.
Okay, well, that was unfortunate. At least it saved the picture and it saved the fan for Watch the Skies, so that's good. But yeah, Trolley Trouble in terms of skip potential, because you can skip like pretty much all the auto-scrolling sections. Oh. I always miss that melee first time on the chest. God, I didn't even want to know how much time I'm going to lose here.
Shall we visit Disney Gulch?
In general, I'd probably, I don't know, Service Station 1 in Epic Mickey 2 is pretty fast. I don't know. Yeah, Whalers. I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I played Epic Mickey 1 though. Oh. Okay, not worth it. I missed it.
Shall we visit Disney Gulch?
I missed the reel. But on the plus side, I could still get the skeleton dance reel. So I have one more chance to unlock fast travel.
Well, after you beat the plot, the thinner seas went away and left all this junk.
Yeah, I could still get Skeleton Dance 2. Oh yeah, Skeleton Dance 2. That's actually probably one of the faster reels. Yeah, Skeleton Dance 2. I'll say Skeleton Dance 2.
Okay, but what's that?
By far the least enjoyable one is the final Sorcerer's Apprentice, Epic Mickey 1, especially if you're going for the film reel, because you just have to wait for like 45 seconds for the water level to rise. I remember that was like my least favorite 2D level when I was doing max percent for Epic Mickey 1. I distinctly remember that was like the nadir. So there's a glitched spot that you have to get before you can do the thinner pools. So that's why I did that. But yeah, by far my least favorite.
Oh, it looks like that spatter is keeping the batteries.
But yeah, least favorite by far is Sorcerer's Apprentice 3, I think it is.
But he's too far away for your brush. However, he's not too far for a Guardian. The Guardian pool should be able to attract one. My word, that is a magnificent photo. Adele will be pleased.
Nah, Fantasia 3 I'm talking about. Okay, this is where Oswald's AI completely, like, shat itself last time. I'm just holding B and spamming it. Okay, good. Alright, that seems to work. I lost like 2 minutes here last time. In the previous attempt...
And I woke up in that cave. But since you rescued me, let me help out, my friend. I can shut this down for you.
Well, technically, because there's...
That should do it.
Isn't there also like a stargazing one that you can only get that's mutually exclusive to one of the throne room paths? Okay, so I got that photo, which means all that's left is the real world object and the battery sphere over here.
Is in a paint state, but the Guardians attract. I know. Thinning those two magpies should release the Guardians. The more objects you thin, the more a thinner Guardian will be attracted to you. And I do believe painting in Toon will do it as well.
Alright, I won't be able to engage in as much practical conversation once I get to Chapter 2, and to a lesser extent Chapter 1 cleanup. But yeah, Oswald was absolutely terrible in this map last time.
There is room for more spheres. We might want to retrieve the others.
He's doing much better this time.
Obviously created them for a reason. Head to the train engine.
Okay, Oswald, get over here.
Now, this is
Alright.
Item. It seems to be neither Toon nor inert. Are you ready to leave? Brilliant. The bridge is working again. What a marvelous piece of technology. If we had more spheres, we could restore power to the rest of the bridge.
Alright, yeah, I'm still working off of my notes here for Chapter 2, at the very least. Once we get to Chapter 1 cleanup, I haven't quite memorized it. Ventureland in particular, because I can never remember exactly, because I'm still used to part of the old route where I still thought I could get away. Apparently, Oswald, don't do that, please. Please cooperate. Be a good boy. Stop bouncing off my head. Thank you.
Goodness gracious! Would you look at that? It appears to be another entrance to the Mad Doctor's lab. Do you wish to enter the projector to the Mad Doctor's lab?
Yay, I got an achievement. Chivo get. Yeah, so those of you who have not seen this game before, this is normally the very first projector, or the first 2D level that you see when you play Any Percent. Because normally we take the Devil Falls in Any Percent as opposed to Angel Falls, but Angel Falls had a collectible that we needed for one of the side quests later, so we had to take Angel Falls as a path.
Do you wish to enter the projector to the Mad Doctor?
Horses assisted assistance, horses assisted assistance, horses assisted assistance. There you go. I've had practice though. That's hardly fair. Alright, here we go. Blotworks skip. So, Blotworks Dragon has 2 phases, and we're going to skip the first one by using Oswald's flying ability.
Hold on!
Gonna fly him up here. Usually I just refer to it as Horus, though, because I don't.
It seems to be
And then there's a gold pit up here.
Hey, wait up, Nicky.
Oh. Okay. So I knew that I was gonna get. I knew that I was gonna get bonked there. So rather than dying, I just saved and quit. Gonna play my cards. And befriending Elliot over here is slightly faster than thinning out the platforms. Yeah, me too. Shame about the boss fight itself, though.
Doc, your animatronic parts.
I probably wouldn't, because then the implication would be that I'll be a forgotten cartoon character, and I wouldn't want to be one.
You did it! Here, I want thanks again. Thank you.
Yeah, back when I mean, I guess it's slightly more consistent.
Oztown Station.
Slightly more consistent to do the thinner path for Blotworks Dragon, but the paid path is objectively faster because there's because it takes a shorter time if you could do it quickly, and there's a longer cutscene at the end, at the end of the thinner path, when you go back to Mean Street. But so yeah, the thinner is faster. So page is faster, but thinner is a little easier to do. Here's a neat little shortcut for Goofy's Fountain Mishap. You just run along here. Although it does bug out Oswald's AI, so you have to kind of babysit him. Oh, there he is. So that's a neat little shortcut for Fountain Mishap when you're doing 100%.
You found the statue pieces. Good show. Bring them to the transport tubes, and they'll be taken right up.
Oh, whoops. It's over here. Oh. Probably Oztown, because it has actual buildings and residences in it.
The head of that statue got. I say, that piece of Mickey junk almost looks like it could do the job. Someone thought this was important enough to put it in a chest. You should hang on to it.
Look out!
Alright, we gotta wait for Oswald to get over here. So in 100% you would want to get both the Yeah, oh, that was close. Yeah, for both 100% you want, if for 100% you want to get both the Oswald and the Mickey statue heads, but for all quests, thankfully you only need to get the Mickey head. Alright, so my goal today, if I can't get sub 3, I want to get my sub best to sub 3. Also, I love how Mickey's hands, if you can see it, Mickey's hands are clipping through the, they're clipping through the handle there. You know, it's attention to detail like that that makes this game great. Let's see if he does it again. Nope, that one actually is animated properly. It's only that other one. Alright, so we're going to talk to Goofy first. And then save and quit, which will cause the fountain to be repaired.
Well, which room you see? Now I have. If you fix the fountain, stop from spraying the.
This will take a bit.
So we're going to trigger the bunnies and also talk to the little pig in Mickey's house. And that'll finish Oztown cleanup for now. Oh, we also got to do Moody as well. Can't forget Moody.
Oh! When he's been Mickey, he won't like. Hey, wait up, Mickey. Don't forget, I need you two to find the bunny children.
That's another thing Oswald does, is he'll interrupt your door opening with his dialogue, which is always terrible.
No, it's not. Anyway, I'm supposed to be on my way.
He did it again! You see that? I was trying to exit and Oswald interrupted. Shut up, Oswald. Alright, time to do thanks for the memories.
Hello there, Rigger Grit. In fact, now, what I do...
Wait for me!
Shut up! Oswald! I wish there was a way to avoid that. But it's random, seemingly.
He mentioned having a house of... His name is Rigger Green, and he's Moody's cousin. He might be able to help. What a marvelous photo! Let's bring it back to Moody.
Cool, blimey, thanks for this. So what be next?
What be next indeed? Going to my map, we're going back to Beat Street South. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Oh, whoops. Split.
Now entering
Mean Street Station.
Now it's time to get the Sorcerer's Apprentice costume. Since we repaired the Haberdasher's hat.
Were you the one? I'd ask my... Anyway, it's not as... Hello? Do you have any costume people? Hey, I don't make the rules. My hippo does. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for visiting the... You can change that drab little costume if you head into the changing room. Or is it the waiting room? Maybe the kitchen.
Oh wow, a ton of viewers today. How you guys doing? So, Sorcerer's Apprentice costume is pretty much the single most broken thing in the game. It is pretty good. It maxes out your paint and thinner capacities, and it is completely broken, since you basically get to act post-game in terms of paint and thinner.
Excellent! Oh, and for your I believe you now have a 10% discount.
Welcome. Shall we trade, dear?
And Ring of Fire. We're specifically buying those so we can turn in wrong side of the screen, because we need that. We need the money at this point in the game.
Oh, let me copy them. I'll be getting to work on that now, friend.
And I'm at 183, which is still not enough. I need to go back and get some extra money, because we need 250 to buy the anvil. I'm at 217. You know what? I can work with 217. And then open this up to prevent a glitch.
I was trapped, so you wish to give me the...
This will take a bit. If we check back later...
I actually did that to prevent a glitch later.
Head into the wilds of Ventureland. What do you say?
With Operation Gremlin Drop. And also, it opens access to another hidden Oswald if I need it.
Let's head into the wilds of Ventureland. What do you say?
So, how's everyone doing today? I took a little extra time there to get some more money.
My word, that looks dangerous.
Now it means I can just grab the 30 that always drops in Ventureland.
Someone thought this was important enough to put it in a chest. You should hang on to it. Someone thought this was important enough to put it in a chest. You should hang on to it.
Always want to grab scrap metal. A couple of side quests really rely on it.
Someone thought this was important enough to put it in a chest.
So the 4 things that we're grabbing here are actually part of a completely different, or 2 different side quests, but we're not using them for either of them. We're going to be selling them to the museum.
Important enough to put it in a chest. You should hang on to it.
Want to make sure I have enough money. Yes, I do. To buy the anvil.
Welcome to Tiki Sam.
That's a sketch. Ah, yes. I remember how to use those. Anvils are extremely versatile.
Look at how slowly the hold to skip moves.
Trigger pressure plates.
It's ridiculous.
Whoa! Here's a little. Talk to me, Eddie. All aboard!
Oh, I'm low on money. Of course. Just gonna respawn it so that the 30 respawns. And I could actually afford to get out of here. Soon we won't have to worry about getting money ever again, but that won't be for a while yet.
All aboard!
Now entering me. Another grand photo for the collection.
Alright, so here's a little weird thing I discovered about the museum. You have to exit the menu. If you're buying back things for the museum, you have to exit the menu first in order for it to register as part of the One Toon's Trash Quest. I don't know why, but this is something I discovered. It's like a weird thing that the mechanic has. I don't know why it works that way, but this is why it does. You'll see why. Like for One Toon's Trash, you have to exit out of the menu first, and only then will it actually register as having sold it to the museum. Like you'll get the money, but it won't be part of the flag for the quest.
Thanks for welcome to the Meat Street Museum. Did you find anything for me? You are thanks again for your help. Remember, I'll gladly buy anything else you find while you're out there saving the day.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Oh, one second. Oswald. Yeah, Main Street North. Okay.
Hey there, Mickey. Shall we be off?
And now we're gonna go to Bog Easy. So yeah, Skeleton Dance 2 is gonna be my next chance to get a film reel. And I need to get that film reel, otherwise I won't be able to fast travel in between projectors. Now, don't jump, please. Hey, Mighty Mad 5, how are ya? And, everybody else here? Oh yeah, Life Finds a Way. Recognized you from before, and Romaster 2. So I seem to be having a few recurring people here. That's good. Alright, so for okay, so my sum of best is down to 307. Yeah, we're starting. Why wouldn't we? This is part of my route. It's not 100%. We're not getting like all the pins and stuff like that. Although you'll see in my route that we're actually stopping Chapter 2 halfway. You'll see what I mean later.
This one's mine.
Chapter 2 kind of gets put on hiatus for a little bit in the route.
Oh, they be friendly again? Well then, I guess.
What's happened? See these, but they've gone up. There's an axe. Looks like you. Oh my! I must get back to my forge. It's over by the train station. Do drop by some.
Ha! Looks like a trapdoor into the pantry.
Alright, let's see if I can get the tutorial skip here.
Hey man, I had all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, I missed it.
Distract your enemies with the wonders
Oh well.
of TV. Yes, I remember how to use it.
Hey, man. I had all kinds of cool stuff before the quake.
Yeah, TV upgrade you definitely need to get.
Here's what I got left.
Hey, Mickey, these beetleworks are crazy. Can I have some help over here? I was just minding my own business after the quake, and all of a sudden, bam! It was crazy. Beetleworks everywhere.
Look at all of them. Let's deal
Sorry,
with the
I-
Beetleworks replicator quickly.
For some reason, I'm capable of like perfectly imitating my least favorite train conductor. I don't know why. This guy is such an asshole. Just wants to sit around all day watching TV.
The machine's not responding. I wonder what it does.
Get back here. I thought the Beetleworks are all taken care of, aren't they?
Jolly good show, you two. The villains are taken care of. Let's deal with that nasty Beetleworks replicator. Then the train conductor will be safe. The train conductor, Ian, usually likes to haunt the old town area of Bog Easy. I'd look at Mickey. It's the old boathouse.
Alright, so train conductor is rescued. You always want to make sure that second autosave triggers. So we are starting chapter 2, yes, but it's not that simple, as you will see later. See you later, Oswald. Oh, hey, he picked up that 10 e-tickets for me. Thanks a lot, Oswald.
Hey there, boss. Come on over.
See if I could race Ian over to the... Nope, I can't. I got stuck. Every so often you could race Ian over to the wall. Yeah. Every so often you could race Ian over to the wall. Occasionally you can prevent him from getting over to the wall and his AI will bug out. It's pretty funny.
Don't worry about it.
Shall we head into the gloom?
You think you're so tough.
Alright, gotta grab this one. Yay!
Would you like to enter the projector?
I got like a 0.1 second gold. Alright, so we're actually going to stop and backtrack at Blot Alley.
Make sure you deal with
This is part of my route. It's all according to plan. So it's at this point that the Bog Easy trigger kicks in for all of the second trip quests. So I'm actually going to go back. Once I've gotten to Blot Alley, I'm going to backtrack to Bog Easy and do all of the the second trip quests. This also means that I'll be able to take the Sleeping Bear portrait on. Yeah, it also means that I'll be able to take the portrait of the Sleeping Bear on my first trip to Fort Wasteland, which will save quite a bit of time, among other things. So as you can see, look, Bertrand and Metairie are already arguing as if you finished chapter 2.
Ah, but
Hey, that's take away. Hey, that
me host book.
Well, I need it.
What I be
Now hold.
first. I know you.
So that's how you want to play, eh? Fine. Mickey, you give me the building and I'll have an even better reward for you.
Yep, so there you go. This is how my route works now. And first things first, as out of tune, we're just gonna thin out the jug band.
Loading that pump with thinner, I'm pretty sure the jug band isn't gonna live to tell about it.
Hey, why'd you destroy the jug band? I love that thing. Aw, now what do I do? Raleigh, this your fault? Ah, I'm out of here.
Oh, you made Phineas so mad he split.
And I'm out of here too. Sheesh. Thanks a lot, Mick.
I'm also like 100% certain that the ghost who has Donald's gear in the graveyard is played by Roger Craig Smith, but he does it in like a really weird voice. It's like he's using his Sonic voice, but with a head cold.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, my friends. Here, have this collectible pin as a token of my appreciation.
Alright, so now we gotta get this asshole to start watching TV again. He is by far my least favorite train conductor.
Look at that. Using the TV has powered up the train station. Still, I wonder where the train conductor is.
Hey, the train station got all busted up. Fantastic! You have the sketch. You can power up the pad in front of the station with one of those. I wish I had some TV to watch.
So
then I could get myself going.
This doesn't actually involve him watching TV. It involves getting the train conductor as close to the station as possible. So it is possible to do this in as little as 2 TVs. It's also the reason why I got the TV sketch upgrade, because it decreases its cooldown and it increases its range.
My TV broke in the quake. I sure wish I had another one.
This asshole's so lazy! Get off your ass!
Right. Gotcha. I'll get back to work now.
So we're gonna talk to him and get the reward.
Looks like and if you want to take
so that next time we go to Mean Street South, we'll be able to turn in and complete the Wasteland Limited. And now we're gonna do Donald's Date. Unfortunately, we're not able to really use any of the shortcuts to get from one end of Bog Easy to another, because in Donald's Date, as you're probably aware, infamously you have to stay entirely within Bog Easy while you have Donald's Date active, which is really annoying. See you later, Oswald.
Good job here. Before I was detained, Bertrand and Mitri were the building's finished, and she is lovely.
Another grand photo for the collection.
Yeah, lots of zigzagging in this section. Anyway, if you have any questions about my route, go ahead.
Well, gee, that one's wrong. Can't you see that? That ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh, come on, get in the route. Get in the spot, please. Thank you.
You know, you're just gonna break something if you keep going like that. You're on a wild goose chase, pal. I'm telling you, that door don't have nothing behind it.
That is absolutely Roger Craig Smith. It's like he's using his Sonic voice, but with like a severe head cold.
Hey, I took it just 'cause I made a give the gift. Yeah, since you got so. You wanna... Hey, Why are you raining on my parade?
Main reason why we're not selling
No fun.
main reason why we're not selling the gear is because we need the fake gear to sell to the museum, and because we can't leave Bog Easy. I gotta miss the cycle. Damn it. No, I gotta miss that cycle. Son of a bitch! I gotta miss the cycle. No. This is your fault, Oswald.
You're kidding me, right?
Sadly, I'm not kidding you at all.
Okay, let's get going.
That's always satisfying. So yeah, we're kind of stuck here as long as Donald's date is active.
I thought an electric.
Oh hey,
switch
Akion,
on
how you
the
doing?
board. There was a bit of an obvious. I can fix it. Do you have the metal for the repair? Good job. Yeah, with just all I need. Wait, you brought me the gear? Good. Now let me dash off, and I'll fix this right up. Go examine the boat. I know you'll be impressed.
I don't know who just hosted me, but thank you. So yeah, that's one of the disadvantages of Donald's date, as I mentioned before, is that we have to be entirely within Bog Easy. There is a projector shortcut that we could use to get from one end of Bog Easy to the other. But, unfortunately, we can't use it while we have Donald's date active because the council's leaving Bog Easy. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for the host. I'm doing okay, Uncle Immersharf. I assume that means uncle something in German, but I'm afraid my German is more than a little rusty. So now that we've finally finished Donald's date, now we're actually able to take the we'll be able to take that shortcut I mentioned over to the other side of Bog Easy.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Ah, okay.
Welcome back, friend.
All right, so now we're gonna give the deed to Metairie. Because her quest doesn't last as long, and it's easier to get.
I see you finished that lovely. Oh, thank you, my friends. I best be moving in right away. Come see me inside as soon as you're able.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
See, this is the shortcut we weren't able to get before because the developers knew that there was a glitch that if you left Bog Easy while you had Donald's date active, that you wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to finish the quest anymore. But rather than fix it, they just decided to make it a gameplay mechanic for some reason. No idea why.
Shall we head into Bog Easy?
Is that Austrian German or German German, by the way? I know there's like a couple subtle differences, but This is also one of my favorite projectors in the game, just because it's one of the only times where the left path is so much easier. Or so much faster, I should say. Except when it does stuff like that. And glitches out on you.
Would you like to enter the projector?
So yeah, this is the all... So for those of you who have just joined us, this is the all quests version of Mickey 2. We're going to be getting all 20 side quests in the game.
Wait up, Mickey.
This new, if you could know. Anyway, to show my appreciation, I give a reward. But the item I give, it's gonna depend on the risk you take, my friend. Good luck.
Shall we head into the gloom
Oh, shit. Why did I do that?
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Well, no, Wii U would have the, has the frame rate issues and all that, right? It would be objectively slower even if it didn't have that.
Welcome back, friend.
Alright, so now we're going back to the story after that, all that backtracking. Oh yeah, Gavin, I told you I fixed the, I found a fix for that glitch with the, buddies in Club 13, right?
Good then, I saw. Oh dear. I will find some way to repay you, my friend. You have my word.
Ian didn't mention anything about painting in the bloodlings, and we are making them friendly. Keep up
What
the
is this,
work.
GoldenEye?
Well now, Ian should be happy.
Okay, so I'll explain it later. Basically, Blood Alley... Oh shit, this is gonna be tough.
You did the right
Okay, good. Alright. Basically, if that spatter had rung the bell, I would need to restart.
What is that?
There's no camera here. No, oh yeah, I keep forgetting the next... Oh yeah, it's right over there. Ah, okay. Sorry to hear that, Gavin. I'm getting pretty good at that shortcut.
Wow, that's a brilliant picture of the Plot Alley inkwell. And I see it's full of invisible ink. Or maybe I don't see. Ha ha! What a marvelous contraption. Shock the gate, and the key is floating in the correct direction. Then drag the key over to the gate.
Sorry to hear that, Imbersharf. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the run.
Well, Ian should be happy.
So, I'm wearing the Sorcerer's Apprentice costume, which is broken, completely broken. Gives you the maximum paint and thinner capacity at all times, and is the only costume you need in the whole game. So, come on, give me this stupid thing. Thank you.
A photo of the square, all restored to its former glory.
Oh, it's this glitch again.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
What is that?
Yeah, so basically the glitch I was having before is that I was finding that occasionally the Club 13 bunnies weren't spawning for some reason. Like there's a side quest where we had to round up some of we had to round up bunnies, which are Oswald the Lucky Rabbit's children, and there were sections where the bunnies in Club 13 weren't spawning, and I found out that Bly Alley and Club 13 are part of the same area, but they're different maps, and I didn't realize that apparently they are actually part of the same area. Oh, shit.
Jolly good show, Mickey. Nicely done, Mickey.
So apparently I didn't realize you had to enter Club 13 you had to enter Blood Alley first. You had to enter Blood Alley first before the Club 13 triggers would or the third pass Club 13 triggers would activate. Unless Mopsy's running it. I don't know if Mopsy's running it, or if he's just a mod still. Okay, so I need to make sure that Oh no, I just want to make sure I got the 2 out of 3. Oh yeah, because I'm missing the other one's at Club 13, right?
This one's mine.
Get out of the way, Spatter. I don't want you dying on me. Basically, we need Ian to be happy. Ghost Ian, and he really likes the Spatters. So if any Spatters die, or if we like interfere with them by getting them blown up or something, or this is supposed to be a stealth mission. Basically, if we fuck them over in any way, he's gonna be mad at us, and that's gonna lock off some side quests. So we need to make sure he's happy.
I can't let you through unless you're both standing in front of me. Gotta keep those plot. Come on through. You know, boss. But come back and good luck, boss.
Aha! Club 13. Shall we announce ourselves by ringing the doorbell? I wonder what... That's a marvelous photo of the paint pool next to Club 13. You've really made a difference around here.
You say so, Gus.
Goodness, I think this is one of those observatory items.
Ding dong. Alright, now we can actually look at the chat for once. This is like one of the only unskillful cutscenes in the game.
Last time I saw you, you were constructing beetleworks for the Mad Doctor.
Yeah, well, Big Bad Pete asked me to help out with the club. They need energy since the quake broke the generator, see? So,
yeah, so there are costumes for Oswald, but for whatever reason, in single player, they don't actually seem to do anything.
No way Prescott made it into the club, not on my watch. He just kept going round back to the train tunnel entrance. I tried talking to him once, and he mentioned some egghead projects over in the old float yard. Anyways, if you take the train tunnels to the old fort in the gulch, that should take you to the float yard's entrance. And since you helped Ian out, he should be able to help you find the entrance, as long as you don't mess with any of the blotlings in
I'm not like a huge Tron fan, but I know that
all that stuff's in
Pete's
the gulch. Right now, you ain't getting the train
Peatronic's
doors open without my help.
Peatronic's outfit here is like a specific reference to, I think, Clue's light cycle outfit. I don't know for sure, but
I'm bored to tears since I took up this post anyhow. I'll head inside and meet you round back. From there, I'll charge up the generator for the door. Look at all this. Now we're cooking.
nah, sadly there's...
Tumbling torpedoes, what are those?
There might be a way to skip it for any percent, but the thing is that it's one of the... It's got event flags that are tied to the ending, and if we end up finding a way to skip it, it might crash the game at the end.
They're heading right for us. I don't think they want you to leave, Mickey. Distract him while I get this open.
Because whether or not you help Peatronic has an effect on the final cutscene. Remember, because it affects whether or not Peatronic is one of the Pete's that kidnaps Prescott at the end.
So, how's about helping me deal with the rest of them blot works before you go? Do that, and I'll have something for you.
Peatronic's safe back there. We gotta find Prescott. Come on.
Now that's tea. I got a reward for you. Come and get it.
Well, that was fast.
You took care of him. Good job, Pally. And now get out of here. Prescott, gonna see.
The way is open to the train tunnel.
Now that was ridiculously fast. We are sneaking closer to a sub 3 sub best. Oh yeah, do you do, speaking of skips, do you do trolley trouble skip at all? I'm curious. Because as far as I know, I'm like the only person who ever runs this game, but
Would you like to enter the projector?
I'm curious as to whether or not you have any different strategies for trolley trouble skip or not.
It seems the train tunnels were damaged in the quake. I hope the dioramas are still traversable. You know, Mickey, these depict your greatest battles during your last visit to Wasteland.
Oh, hey, it's Jimmy Stewart. Coming up.
It's the entrance to the train dioramas. Prescott built it after the thinner receded to celebrate your victories against the evil.
How am I doing compared to some Best?
Oh, welcome, friends. I'm the automatic branch engineer, or Abe. Sort of a. Sorry, I can't. Oh.
Yeah, because I have like a specific area of the. I have a specific area of the fence lined up for it.
We can either
for draw trouble.
Take the damaged areas of each diorama
for max percent, you're not. For max percent, you don't do trolley trouble because you need the trolley for in order to access the film
Let's go
reel.
see what Prescott was doing down here.
Or for 100%, for that matter, because you're crazy and doing 100% for MQ1, which, goddamn, you're nuts. I love you, man, but you're nuts.
Yes, sirree. Oh, I can feel the place improving by the minute. Good job, fellas. Oh, now that's the ticket. The power levels are doing just fine.
Okay, I gotta remember about the hidden Oswald here.
Oh, then I got thanks. Hello? Can you help me?
I just love that. That he could still trigger his help dialogue even after he's been rescued.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Hey, you fixed the clock tower, fellas. Let me open that transport tube for you. Boy, am I glad you came by. I'm feeling better already.
The door to the next diorama. A fully restored clock tower. Wonderfully shot, Mickey.
Any Guardians? No. Every so often you can get Guardians out of this, but not today.
Thanks a lot, fellas. Say, you know
Yeah.
what? I have some footage here that you just might want to check out.
It definitely seems like 100% would be like one of those once in a lifetime experience things.
On a wall in the back right corner of the room. We should check it out.
Well, the next diorama is based on the...
Look up there in the rafters. I wonder if you could fix anything from that vantage
point. Oh, yes, sirree. That's better. Looks like we're at about 30% repair.
That's quite a picture of the restored snow globe. Simply marvelous.
Oh, now that's the ticket. The power levels are doing just fine. Oh, good going, fellas. Now I can turn on the power to the exit and the security systems. Whoa,
I have not heard of 602. I'm not familiar with that.
I need to lock down the transport tube so he doesn't get into the other dioramas.
Looks like a tougher version of the blockworks we encountered earlier. Let's deal with it quickly.
Alright, older strats. TV.
Hey, knock it off.
Come on, Oswald. Get your act together. Oswald, please cooperate.
Oh, not...
Well done. Shall we move on?
That one enemy is always the worst.
Footage while I was searching through my database.
there are more storage areas in the next diorama. I wonder what Prescott is using them for. We need to be on the lookout for a way into those rooms.
What?
Would you look at that? Why, I feel like $1 million. Well, no, that wasn't very nice,
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
I'm at 6. That's 13.
The flying block looks like it's stuck.
So the heroic mouse toppled the block. Yes, sir. Now I can reroute the Dark Beauty castle routine.
Mickey, these look like the fireworks control towers you used to defeat the blot the last time you were in Wasteland. It appears you need to line them up again.
Oh god, that was close.
The perfect location and the perfect photo. Bravo! When you first faced the blot, you used the towers to launch fireworks at it, correct? Come now, Mickey. Let's be off.
Alright.
Oh, now that's the ticket.
No, that was a pretty decent diorama, all things considered, I think. Fort Wasteland is going to be the tough one. I usually have pretty bad luck with that.
Can you tell us what Prescott was doing down here?
You know, Prescott created me back in the day. Anyway, I suppose he must have been building something big and important because, well, he came and grabbed a bunch of parts. When I asked him, he said,
"Trust me, Abe. It's for the greater good. I'm going to a place where I'll be appreciated. Soon they'll all remember the name."
So, how has everyone's Easter and/or last day of Passover been?
Well, that's all I know.
Yeah, the dioramas in 80% are always the worst, but it's a little more relaxing when you're doing it at all quests because there's more to do. It's a little more freeform. But yeah, I agree. Dioramas in 80% are always a bit trouble, but in all quests is not as bad.
Would you like to enter the projector to Fort Wasteland?
But yeah, diorama's 80% is definitely not great. Okay, let's get the zip. Yay! I got the zip. It only saves like a quarter of a second, but it looks so cool.
Would you like to enter the projector to Fort Wasteland?
Alright, here we go. Fort Wasteland. This is the main, Fort Wasteland is the main reason why we did all of the, all that backtracking in Bog Easy first, so that I could do the Sleeping Bear photo here.
Blight on Wasteland.
Besides that, no one has seen this fort in years. It's a historical treasure.
Exactly. An archaeological site that belongs to all tombs.
So what? I found the feist. Stay out of the fort. I made it.
I should get full disclosure here. I actually voice acted everybody in this game, so I do have some conflict of interest in this speedrun.
Photo of the broken cannons. Well, I reckon that would look rather charming hanging on Metairee's wall. it's used for.
Wait for me!
I have a USB thing I got out of Japan, and I'm using Amrec. It's just a holdover until I can afford one of the bigger ones. Like I used to have a Dazzle, but it died on me.
I wonder what it's used for.
I forget the name of the one I use currently, but it's a Japanese one I got for like $50. It's not the greatest, but it's a holdover.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Well, if it is like the True Easter, you will come back to full health on Monday. So, now if it was like the True Easter, you would have come back to full health today.
Bit of cloth. We should hang on to it for later.
After you were in horrible health for like the rest of the weekend. So, you know, mixed metaphors and all that.
That's an excellent photograph of the forest, with all the trees standing tall.
Alright, Gremlin up here.
This one's mine.
Oh, I was trying to find... They threw me
Yeah, it's the GV USB 2, that's it.
You might try one with...
It's not the best, but
Hey, I know.
it's a holdover until I can get one of the better ones.
Probably bring it back.
My brothers, they do search. My brothers, look for me. With fiddle in hand to venture land, I go to make us three.
Like it will take both of you to get this contraption running. Once it's activated, we should be able to head to the float yard.
Yeah, Chinese knockoff Easter. I gotta use that phrase more. I gotta use that phrase. But yeah, it's the GV USB 2. Exactly, that's the name of what I'm using.
Go for the mouth when it tries to suck us in.
Okay, beautiful. I for some reason I failed to slobber quick paint.
Say, they even wanted you to have this custom.
In my 326.
I believe this projector goes to the float yard. I wonder what Prescott is doing there.
Yay, time save. Chinese knockoff Easter is now like one of my favorite phrases. Thank you, Uncle. Yeah. Or even worse, if you waste one of those guardians, that's like the ultimate. Like if the targeting decides, nope, you're not gonna be able to use one of those guardians on you. Oh crap! I forgot. Damn it! I'm supposed to go left side of this is building 3. I keep forgetting. I'm supposed to go to the left side. I always forget. Because I'm just so used to going to this side. It's where I always used to go for my 80% runs. But yeah, today was the last day of Passover as well, so it ended at noon. And I celebrated by having a nice regular bagel. I've been having matzo bagels for like the last week. They're good bagels, but they're not the same as regular bagels.
Gus with you as well.
The story is pretty complicated. So this asshole Gremlin Prescott is supposed to be the villain for like half the game, and then it just turns into the Mad Doctor. Unfortunately, the story's pretty half-assed because the game was kind of rushed out the door for Christmas, much like the previous game was. But the previous game at least had a decent story.
Finally be seen by the world.
It's yeah. Basically, the Mad Doctor is manipulating Gremlin Prescott, who's the guy who just did that monologue over there, into like breaking the projectors around Wastelands. Into I was looking over there, so that he I don't know. It's a dumb story, unfortunately. I kind of have to concentrate for this level because this is one of the more frustrating levels in the game. Oh, whoops! I almost forgot about the hidden Oswald here.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
I'll explain it later, but right now I gotta concentrate because this level.
These contraptions. How long has Prescott been working here?
I gotta play it very, very safe because if I make one bad mistake, it's gonna cost a huge amount of time. Gotta wait for another. Come on. It's gonna be another boulder any second now. There we go. Bounce. Okay. I always play it very, very cautious here, because any mistake will cost about 2 minutes.
But still, it makes for a good photo. My word, that is a magnificent photo. Adele will be pleased.
This is
Oh, you say it well. If you need help, pal, just yell, and I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking. It's just, yeah, the float yard is, in theory, not a hard level for all quests, but there's a lot of capacity for choking.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
And I just want to make sure I don't fuck up. Well, okay, that's part of it. I've got a backup plan. There is more than one way to exit this, so.
And they're all painted in. I suppose Adele will like it.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, what happened to the fireworks over here? Oh no, fireworks are here.
Both of you must work together to solve this problem.
Alright, so the choking is more or less gone here.
Both of you must work together to solve this problem.
I played it nice and safe just because I knew the collectibles are all taken care of now, so I could sort of relax. sort of.
This one's mine.
But yeah, basically, the Mad Doctor pretends to be, yeah, basically, okay, so, so Uncle Limbershell, if you remember the plot of Crash Bandicoot 2, it's basically what happens here with the Mad Doctor, where he pretends to be good to gain the sympathy of the people of Wasteland, but he's actually just manipulating everybody for his own good. That's basically the plot. And Prescott, this guy, Gremlin Prescott, is the villain for like the first half of the game. Until it's revealed that, nope, it's actually the Mad Doctor this whole time. What a twist!
Only if you dare.
Okay, so here we go. This is a pretty tough skip, which could also be undermined by some RNG. So let's see how this turns out. First part is this. Then we got to put a TV on this bird's head. Got to jump. And then
Prescott is getting further away with each passing moment. If you want to make your way up to that window,
we got to go over here.
you have to do it unseen.
Okay, so that's not high enough, Oswald. That's not high enough either. A little better.
Are those fireworks up there? That giant hand seems to be holding them aloft. That hand must be getting power from somewhere.
Alright, gonna line this up, because the camera has a nasty habit of spazzing out right about there.
You see that panel? Oswald, get to work.
Don't worry about it.
So there you go, that skips having to activate the machine.
How do we get past that? Aha! A hand at the top of the float. Drop the fireworks. Igniting the fireworks should open the way inside.
Yeah, basically that skip avoids having to destroy that machine over there and having to activate the float in the float yard. That saves, I don't know how much time that would save, Gavin. That saves like about a minute, I think. It saves like about a minute or so when done properly. Maybe like a minute and a half. It was one of like the first big skips I found when I was running this game 80% back in 2014. And I think it's pretty cool. That is not cool. So yeah, that's like an actual big sequence break in this game, which is pretty rare. This old mill is not going well. But yeah, I happen to like that skip. It's pretty neat. And it takes like real practical advantage of the sketches in this game and the fact that they have like physical weight and collision, which is something you don't often see with the maps in this game.
Do you want to enter the projector to Prescott's arena?
So yeah, aside from Oswald not cooperating towards the end there, I think that actually the initial setup for that, I've definitely had better Alice Rip skips, but overall I thought it was pretty cool.
Prescott, stop these games this instant. Why did you sabotage the projectors? Why? I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this could be sub 315. I've actually had decent luck recently with Prescott, believe it or not. Having the watch sketch really helps against Prescott, as well as the fairy sketch, but to a lesser extent. Yeah, watch sketch is a huge help against. Yeah, watch sketch is a huge help against Prescott. But yeah, this, at 80%, this guy is terrible. this guy can end in 30 seconds, or he could take like upwards of 3 to 5 minutes. It all depends on what he decides to do.
I'll send you back to Mean Street in a paint can. Quick, knock back the cannonball. You think
Ooh, that was risky, but worth it.
didn't even need that piece?
Yeah, Max Dinner and Stopwatch really help against Prescott. Don't ask me why he talks like a pirate. I have no idea.
His armor is made of tool. That's his weakness, Mickey. There's no escape. Quickly, thin out the monster's armor and finish this.
Yeah, with Prescott's cannonball, it's not a matter of the randomness of his cannonball shot. It's, for me, the issue is that more often than not he'll aim at Oswald instead of Mickey.
Quick, knock back the cannonball.
All right, cannonball time.
His armor is made of tool.
Nope.
Knock back the cannonball. Well, he didn't need that either. He'll still smack you flat.
Come closer. I just want to say.
And it also breaks the rule that the game establishes about Thinner breaking the fairy sketch. That does not work again. That rule does not seem to apply to bosses.
I just want to say hello. Quick,
knock back the cannonball.
Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's go. Oh, now he's doing that attack.
Quick, knock back the cannonball. Why are you running?
Nice. Okay, we're good. That was a fairly good Prescott. And I had an excellent third phase.
An umbrella won't help you.
Oh, Prescott.
Yeah.
Alright, time for Horse's Assisted Assistance. Nah, I'm too overpowered to have Prescott kill the run. There are other things that can kill the run, but not Prescott.
But that doesn't mean Wasteland is safe. We need to make our way to Ventureland and uncover what he was hiding.
Alright, Chapter 2 Cleanup. So we're going to start by just exclusively focusing on Horse's Assisted Assistance.
Oh, what you looking for? I'm kind of a... Hey, but you got all the... With Teddy, by the way. Could you let Horace know I'm planning to scramble?
Oh, whoops, I need to do this first.
You convinced anyway. You know, maybe you could see if he'd be willing to give his old pal Horace a hand, would you? Unless you can think of someone better.
You fix the station. Easy. Thank you for choo-choo.
Alright, so
Now entering Oztown Station.
now we're gonna do we're doing Clarabelle's path on assistance.
You're looking. It's also once he picks someone. Be right there.
Stop it!
Don't forget, I need you two to find the bunny children.
Oswald,
and bring
you
them all
idiot!
home.
It's like the 5th time he's done that this run.
So and he's been. I asked Ian for help. Oh, thank you for the costume. This will make the little fella overjoyed. I just thank you for trying to help my poor Spatter. But he's too sad for me to leave him now.
Oh, whoops. I forgot I have to sell the stuff at the museum first.
All aboard!
I always forget I have to go to the museum.
Now entering Mean Street Station.
Museum first.
Could I interest you? Now that here. Take that. Could I interest you? Well, thanks for that. Could I interest you? How? Anyway, here's welcome to the Main Street Museum. Did you find anything for me? You are thanks again for your help. Welcome to the Main Street Museum. Did you find anything for? Thank you so much. Come again.
All right, now I can go back to Oztown. That's gonna cost some time.
Thank you for choo-choo.
Oh yes, the choo-choo-choosing, that is a Simpsons joke. I forget what episode it is, but I think there's like an episode where,
Oztown Station.
it's an episode where Lisa gives a Valentine to...
So you want, and he's been. I asked. Oh, and you know what? Please, you know how. Thanks again, you two. And
what's the Simpsons?
Tell him
There's like a. There's.
He wants me.
There's a.
All aboard!
There's like a specific Simpsons episode where. I'm trying to remember the specific reference that he gives, but anyway.
Entering Mean Street Station.
Thank you so much. Come again. Welcome to Mean Street Museum. Did you find anything for me? Thank you so much. Come again.
Yeah. So again, you have to exit the menu in order for it to actually register. We're just gonna double check to see if it. Yeah, we're up to 11 now because of that.
Hey, actually,
Oh,
hey,
whoops.
fellas, any luck finding me an assistant?
I always keep forgetting that I have to go to Adventureland next. One of these days, I'll actually remember what the route is.
Thank you for choo-choo.
Anyway, everybody okay?
Mickey! Oswald!
Now entering Ventureland Station.
You sure? Now, if you... Oh, he might want me to let Pat borrow it. That Horace is a right softy, he be. Might not even want me as an assistant then.
Come on, get the compass out, you idiot. Damn NPC cycles. Come on.
I be so I trouble. I never should have taken it. Here, you can have it back. I'll never.
All aboard!
I think that I actually think he's programmed not to if you just sit there with the camera.
Now entering Mean Street Station.
It may be that he's actually programmed not to take out the compass if you sit there and wait for him. It's possible.
Thank you so much. Come again. Thank you so much. Come again.
Hey there. So, you know, but I am star course. Gosh, say, golly.
You mean, mate?
That's the ticket.
Gee.
Alright, yeah, this is gonna lose some time. I'll get it back at Bunnies, though. Definitely get it back at Bunnies.
Gosh, I haven't been here. I'd like you to have...
Mickey and Luke. You know, now if you find out, I've heard that Ian wants to dress them up as toons. Isn't that odd? The little dears are much happier.
Alright, buddy time! Oswald.
Do this?
Bunnies! Alright, a couple other places bunnies can spawn. Let's check them out. Alright, there's one on top of the fire. There's one on top of the pump station.
Remnant Jamface
As usual.
had this paint tower built to help us maintain the tool around town.
Usually there's one here, yeah.
Remnants installed this trash compactor to help us deal with all the debris scattered across Main Street. Unfortunately, now it looks like it may be damaged beyond repair.
Okay, where did that other bunny go to? I can hear him. Oh, there's two other bunnies there. Come on, guys, come over here. Should be 4. So the other question is, what happened to... Did that other bunny at the pump station respawn? No. A couple other places it could be, but... Nope. I hear him. Oh, that guy respawned. Oh. Oh no, I killed one of your children. Oh, there he is. He just respawned. Man, your children are miracles of science, Oswald. God, I don't even think about how much time I'm losing here. Yeah, this is how parenting works, right?
What do you think you're doing?
Mickey is the best uncle of all time. He's just smacking his charges around.
The last bunny child is now safe and sound. I certainly am glad we brought all of them home. Hortensia does know.
Thank you for choo-choo.
I only lost 8 seconds somehow.
Now entering Oztown Station.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Alright, Disney Gulch is next. Alright, everybody doing okay?
Welcome back, friend.
On my way! This is mine.
Oh, I hear him. I think one spawned on top. Oh yeah, 3 of them spawned on top of the saloon. Jesus.
This one's mine.
Get back here.
Hey, knock him off, Mickey.
Oh wait, I think I know where they could spawn. Yeah, I hear them. And of course in the worst spots. There's the other one. Ah. I got a slow one.
I think we found all the rambunctious little bunny children, at least in this area. I certainly am glad we brought all of them home. Hortensia does know what's best. Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Alright, so here's where we're going to save like 5 minutes. At least. Because now I know what to do.
Welcome back, friend. The movie will screen once the...
He says as he fumbles around in the in the menu. Technically, all I have to do is visit Blood Alley once, but while I'm here, I'm going to talk to Ian and initiate his part of Clothes Make the Spatter.
Hey, yep. So, if your Clarabelle wants to make the little guy's flowers? Ugh. Oh, well, I suppose.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Alright, cross your fingers. Hoping this works. This better work. I'm pretty sure it'll work, but we'll see.
Welcome back, friend.
Shall we head into the gloom of Plot Alley?
Everybody still awake? I hope. Oh, what the hell was that? Yay, it worked.
Don't worry about it.
I think we found all the... I certainly am glad we brought all of them home. Hortensia does know what's best. Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Check this out. Look at that time save. Just because I knew what I was doing.
Welcome back, friend.
Now, there was this clock tower, and he wasn't very nice at all. In fact, you could call him downright mean. Mickey Mouse traveled through the gloomy, lonesome
Oswald?
land until he confronted the evil, mad doctor in his attic.
These guys ain't so tough.
Another grand photo for the collection.
Oh, damn it. There he is.
Well, Mickey fought all sorts of beetleworks, but he eventually prevailed. Unfortunately, that wasn't the end of Wasteland's trouble.
Where'd he go?
Good work, gentlemen. The last bunny child is now safe and sound. I certainly am glad we brought all of them home. Hortensia does know what's best.
All right. That was actually a really fast train tunnels. Except for that. Oh, whoops.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Alright. We're almost at sub 3, sub best, so yay!
Welcome back, friend. The movie will screen.
Alright, Fort Wasteland has the potential to go south in any number of ways. But we'll see.
Hey, wait up, Mickey.
Mainly because the bunnies like to spawn at the top of things.
Yeah, I know how to do this. Don't worry about it.
Which is really annoying. Oh, come on. There we go. Improv strats. Just gotta make sure there are no more bunnies up here. I don't think so. Nope, we're good. Playing safe there.
This is mine.
Alright, one more left. I think I know where he might be. Nope. That is a potential spawn spot for him, but just gotta keep an eye out. Oh, there he is. There he is.
That's all. I certainly am. We brought all of them home.
Don't worry about it. This one's mine.
Would you like to travel back to
Alright, didn't lose that much time.
Welcome back, friend. The movie will screen once the projectionist returns.
Okay.
All aboard!
Go to Bog Easy. Sorry, go to Oztown, turn in the bunnies. Because there is a glitch with the float yard that I want to avoid.
Now entering Oztown.
Sorry, kid.
Would you look at that? You certainly have wonderful picture-taking skills. Let's go show Moody.
Oh, look what I found! One of the
Wait for me!
Don't forget, I need you.
Ugh.
All aboard!
Alright. Ventureland. 3 little pigs.
Now entering Ventureland Station.
This is mine.
These tiki heads used to open. I wonder if there's something more we need to do to see what's inside.
Wait for me!
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
I just like to. But hey, I have a. I hate it when they.
Hey there, guy. So anyway, and then we'll be rich. Yeah, right. First, of course, and if you don't... Now, I know Pfeiffer wants to do things the easy way, but if you help me with this, I have a collectible pin for you.
Okay, just want to make sure that... Yeah, okay. And then that other... Okay, all three are in here. Then I need to buy the giant pin. I need to buy the pearl and the other...
Welcome to Tiki Sam's. We're offering a special today. 2 of my heads for 1 of yours. That one never gets old.
Speak to prevention, rejectionist to complete creative freedom.
So obviously, since you appear to be the brilliant, and as a welcome back, friend. The movie will screen once the projection.
Alright, and then I need to start Captain's Life for me to get the treasure. And then sell to the museum the treasure, because then otherwise I'll be 1 item short like I was before.
Are you sure?
Specifically need to go to the museum now. Sell both the fiddle and compass. Sorry, fiddle and the treasure. Buy back the treasure.
Oh, aboard!
Now entering Mean Street Station.
Thank you so much. Come again. Thank you so much. Come again.
Thank you for shooting.
I don't care how careful I was with that. It was worth doing it properly.
Now entering Ventureland Station.
Hook's treasure! I really owe you one. And here's your cut of me treasure. All aboard! Now entering Mean Street Station.
Hey there, Mick. Shall we be off?
Okay. Everyone's still awake out there?
Welcome. Shall we trade, dear?
Hold on. Fast travel to Blood Alley. No, Emma Source pins. Trigger close with the spatter, which I already did. Mad Hatter, closer spatters. Okay.
Do you want me to get the balloon? There you go. The balloons are working now if you need them.
I'm gonna have to tighten that part of the road out a bit.
Looks like you've got, quite small indeed. I hope you shrink in the wash. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for visiting the Mad Hatter. Come back when you're feeling a bit mad.
Sell those to the museum.
Hey!
Yeah. And thanks again for your help.
Okay, we completed one to trash.
Welcome to the Mean Street
Already.
Museum.
So,
Did you find anything for me? Thank you so much. Come again.
we already completed the museum, so no need to complete anything else. Or at least not for what to trash anyway. We don't need to sell anything else.
You found one, and I have now asked you can use it. Another cost now asked. You know I'm all spatters are in blue. I'll make sure. Oh, and it looks like my garden is practically now. As Daisy gave me this discount card to Tiki Sam's place in Ventureland, but I never go there myself. Jungle colors are a little too bold for me.
So, friend indeed.
Thank you for choo-choo-choo.
Now entering Bog Easy Station.
Hey, knock it off, Mickey.
Yes, let's see.
Are you sure?
I love it. Thank you for bringing me this picture, Mickey. And here's something for your troubles.
We should. I mean, there's not much left to do in the game. Oh, I still have left to turn one in left, and then Encyclopedia Westlandica. There's the two left. Hidden Heroes we could do. Gremlin Drop, Thanks to Memories. Oh yeah, I have to do Thanks to the Memories, which I could do post game.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Close with the Spatter, which I might as well gotta finish Close with the Spatter.
Welcome back, friend.
We may not get sub 3, but 315 at least. That'll be doable. Remember, Chapter 3 is pretty short.
All aboard!
Yeah, don't forget we always forget how short Chapter 3 is, and Chapter 3 cleanup is even shorter.
Now entering Mean Street Station.
Oh, how fabulous. But this will don't go. Consider thank you again for your help.
Alright, there we go. Now we finished the quest. And we finished Friend Indeed. Which means we are at 11. Watch the Skies has 2 left. Other side of the screen, Buddy Wranglers. Yep, we're good. Let's go to Ventureland.
Thank you for choosing.
Now entering Ventureland Station.
This is mine.
Wow, I actually managed to recover. That was pretty neat.
This one's mine. I'm all over it.
Jumping over to the side there, that's also a neat little 80% strat as well. Oswald?
I know how to do this.
Not a good thing, but I don't dwell in the past. Just look me up if there's anything in Ventureland you need.
Well, too bad. Works a little. So scram, Runts. Now that's more. And don't you go messing with the crane neither. We're using it to make spider holes. Besides that, it's...
Wait, another grand photo for the collection.
Alright, we're at 3 hidden Oswalds left.
Don't worry about it.
It's working again. Ghost Ian will be quite pleased to hear about this. What's that mysterious door all about? Think we can get it open?
Yeah, I know how to do this.
I think we're about to get sub 3 sub of best. Or close of it. Or close to it.
Wonder where it goes. Shall we see?
Oh, we're so close to sub 3 sub of best. Also, don't forget that in Autotopia, in rebuilding Autotopia, I had to do a huge backtrack to sell off one of the tires for rebuilding Autotopia because I was 1 item short for One Toon's Trash. Whereas now I've already completed One Toon's Trash, so I don't need to deal with that anymore. So keep that in mind. I've already completed like a huge chunk of the questing that I hadn't done already. So that alone's going to be means that the final split's going to be considerably faster than before.
Oh, this used to be my favorite place to visit, and now look at it. But how could this be? No one's been here since the Thinner disaster.
Well,
Alright, gotta look over my Autotopia notes because I haven't memorized it yet.
stuck over there.
Official picture and a gremlin.
Come on,
I'm short
It's more
3.
than that. I
There's
think those
2
things are
hidden
pumping the
Oswalds.
Guardians out of the ground. I don't like the look of that. What is it?
I'm short a hidden Oswald.
Security device?
But I can always go back to Main Street North to get one.
Try taking out those panels on the side. Or maybe we can plug up those vents.
Right. Let's go see what this place is.
Look at these old parts. I say, maybe we can use them to plug up those vents.
I forget how many hidden Oswalds I'm at. Oh, whoops. Over here. I know where I could get others, though, so... It's not a huge deal if I'm short a few.
My word, that is a magnificent photo. Adele will be pleased. That was a great spot to take the photo, Mickey. That pressure plate exposed an access port. Quickly now, Oswald.
Beep beep.
I'm all over it. Thank I owe you, friend.
Oh, I saw a costume. Say, I bet this will open it.
Wonderful! And if you come back later, I'll have it fixed up a bit.
There's usually Guardians here. Okay, I'm gonna have to backtrack. I'm gonna have to go out of my way to get some Guardians in one of the other control towers. Because I definitely need Chirp Guardians for Mad Doctor.
The Guardian siphon is, how do you say, kaput? And look at that! The explosion shut off the...
Using PC strats here. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna say this is gonna be sub 315. So, sub 315 hype. I can't remember if I'm gonna be one short or two short hidden Oswalds by the time I finish Autotopia.
These pipe works should be the way forward. Nicely done, Mickey.
Yeah, either way, I still need to go back to the museum once in order to get to, okay, so there's... Okay, Control Tower 3 is where they land. The race car is here.
It's another one of those Guardian pump things. Let's take care of it, Mickey.
Oh no, that's not a... It's not a hidden Oswald or anything. Sub 310, yeah. Okay, there's a Guardian, and there's another Guardian, and another Guardian. Okay, those are Guardians. Double check, yeah, just a real world object, that's all I can get.
That pressure plate exposed an access port.
So, looks like I got all the Guardians I needed for Mad Doctor.
I know how to do this.
Yeah, and 100%, the final phase of the Mad Doctor is going to be so easy. Because you'll have the spirit that upgrades your maximum Guardians, and you'll just, like, I don't know, shake the nunchuck or something and just spam Guardians and you'll win instantly. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, another one down. Well, what next?
Well, that was useful. Oh. Really? God, that guy was sniping me. Oh no, that's a Mickey. Never mind.
Another of those pipeworks, eh? Working. Wait. Let's go.
Alright. And so I can get... There are 2 hidden Oswalds I can go to. No, I don't. You mean like the one with the gold, the paintbrush remote and then uncheck? No, I don't have that. I think it's this sign that has the Oswald behind it. No? Okay.
A bit of cloth, eh? My word, that is a magnificent photo. Adele will be pleased. That was a great spot to take the photo, Mickey.
That's where the Oswald was, but I guess not. Please get rid of me. Stop it! Stop it!
That was close.
I forget where the other hidden Oswald is in this area. Aside, I mean, there's one in a cave somewhere, but there's a specific one hidden behind a sign. I guess I'll be too short, but I know where some of the others are.
That pressure plate exposed an access port. Quickly now, Oswald.
Okay. Alright, hold on a second. I'm just gonna look up where where that hidden Oswald is. I have it in my notes here. Hidden Heroes Part 7. Autotopia. Split off from the main path to find this. Oh. Oh, it's like in this other section. Okay, I know where it is. Alright, I kind of know where it is.
That pressure plate exposed an access port. Quickly now, Oswald.
Why? This is still a world record attempt. As far as I know, the name of my stream is accurate, so...
Yeah, I know how to do this. The quakes. They've stopped! Well, guess that's the last of them. Let's get back to the control tower. Wait, there's a cave. Could be a shortcut.
Another grand photo.
Alright, let's see what are we at here? 5. Okay, so we're missing 2.
I'm all over it.
Oh, okay.
Both of you must work together to solve this problem.
Okay, the machine's down. Time to get those guardians out.
Alright, I'm just trying to remember. Taking out a little too many.
The Guardians are free, and they're restoring everything. Hey, look up there. It's a
Otto. I used to come here and watch the races every week.
Beep beep.
The old cars still run.
I am too short. And I'm trying to remember where I could easily get some other
The
ones.
Mad Doctor's old attic? How odd. Well, shall we?
Welcome, boys and girls, to the wonderful world of evil. Today I have a tragic tale for you. You know I fell into the gulch and plan to take revenge on Wasteland. Yes, take revenge. That's what I plan to do.
Yeah, you can use the conveyor belts to get a bit of a boost here.
My tune parts were interfering with my animatronics. That's bad right from the start. I needed a way.
Remember, this goes to the Mad Doctor's old attic. Shall we head there?
Alright, so apparently there's no other Oswalds in... hey, Mopsy. So apparently there's no other Oswalds in the attic. There's the one Oswald I can get in the underground. I'm trying to think of any other Oswalds I could get that I missed, because I'm down by 2. I'm trying to think of what other ones I can get that I've...
Goodness, it's Gremlin Jamface. He's trapped in there.
My friends, I need your help. The control mechanisms
What other ones have I
are
missed?
tied to those Beetleworks replicas. But be careful.
Like quick ones that I can get.
Replicators might damage the control machines beyond all hope. Oh, there must be another way to shut them down.
We need to free Jamface. Let's take care of those replicators. You restored power to those seats. I wonder what they were being used for.
Come on, Oswald.
This is mine.
Well, that's unfortunate. I just lost about 30 more seconds.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
We must be able to do something to shut those replicators down.
Hey, Saldus.
shouldn't talk here. Meet me by the vault door, and we shall see what secrets are to be uncovered.
Yeah, I've had world record runs ruined by a crash on the Mad Doctor. Mad Doctor, that's always the worst.
What happened? I was about. I think that big. There we now. Go find out what is happening to our beloved wasteland.
Would you like to enter the projector?
Hang on, Orton.
I just can't believe that attraction.
Wait until the eye opens, Mickey. Then spray it.
Shock the hand, Oswald. That'll stun it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of other places because I'm short two hidden Oswalds, and I can only think of one that I know of consistently that I can get. That's like the main problem I'm thinking of right now. Is there one in the float yard or another one in the float yard I can get? Like, is there another one in the float yard that I can get aside from the one on the soldier's head?
The floor spinning.
Oswald, use your electricity to slow the spinning.
Crush you like bug is what I'll do.
I have a list, but I can't really look at it right now.
Look out! The hand is charging. Well done. The machine is malfunctioning.
There's a list on Games Radar of all the hidden Mickeys and Oswalds in the game. Like the one I have in the float yard at least is there's one on a soldier's there's one that's on a soldier's hat at the top of the canyon that I've already gotten.
Yeah, look, Mickey. It's one of those guardian ciphers.
I have a bit of time to look at it on my
Don't know, but
on my own here as well.
Welcome, Mickey. Now I will crush you.
Fort Wait. Oh no, that's the.
Tied into the control mechanism.
I thought I had time, but I didn't.
hey, back him up, Mickey.
The thinner is causing it to malfunction. Well done.
Yay! I got the quick kill.
Machine is malfunctioning.
All right, now I've got a little bit of time.
This one's mine. Woohoo! I did it, and it released the guardians too.
Oh, cool. There's one in Fort Wasteland. Okay, there's one in Fort Wasteland I could get. We're good.
Look at them all, so happy. Hey.
Alright, there's one in Fort Wasteland, Cuckoo Clock entrance.
Welcome back, friend. The movie will screen once the...
I don't know if I can get sub 3, but... it'll be tight.
I say, this is one of those Copernicus. Would you like like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Hey, finally got sub 3, sub the best. that's something. Alright. Mean Street North final cleanup. Right, okay. Actually, no. While I'm here,
Welcome back, friend.
I gotta go to Fort
The movie will
Wasteland.
screen once the projectionist returns.
Fort Wasteland, and get that extra Oswald face. It's near the cuckoo clock. It's near the clock hand. And then I could get the one in the underground. Where is it? It's supposed to be like right here-ish. Hold on. Let me go to my the immediate other side of the. Oh, it's inside. Damn it. Where is there another Oswald face? Oh, right. Shit, I completely forgot. I completely forgot. There's that one in Mean Street North. Damn it. How could I forget about that one?
Would you like to travel back?
There's that one all the way in the back of Mean Street North. Alright, sub 3's not happening. Sub 310 might happen. Yeah, there's this one right here. Okay. At least I sub 3'd the sub best. That's something. I consider that an accomplishment. There we go.
Why, that looks just like you, Oswald.
Alright. Gotta get the final pin, the Trust the Mad Doctor pin.
Welcome. Shall we trade, dear?
Now we gotta do our wrong side of the screen.
Look at that. Say, can I just give me a sec? Why? Let me copy them, mate. I'll be getting to work on that now, friend. Oh, what an interesting pin. That's part of the Blotworks dragon I heard about, ain't it?
And what's next? That is Encyclopedia Wasteland. Oh, Gremlin Drop too. I gotta turn that in. Where did Jamface go to? Jamface. Occasionally he is. He likes to move around.
as me. Your discount is now at 30%. Try boom. Oh, thank you so much.
Good. Alright, now we're going to turn in Encyclopedia Westlandica, which is over here. He likes to move around. He is one of his spots is over near the windmill. He also likes to go over to where that bridge was on occasion.
Mickey, I've heard all about your darling. May I have? Well, thank you for the photos, darling. You really are a wonderful photographer. Actually, I don't have any more pictures for you to take.
Alright. And is that it for now? Hidden Heroes? Oh no, I have to go to Mean Street South. Oh no, I have to go to the Underground. To get that final,
Shall we enter the Underground?
to get the final, the final Hidden Oswald. And then we can go to the last,
Another grand photo.
there we go! Hidden Oswald number 21, finally! Yay!
Like to go to Mean Street North?
Alright, now we can go to Mean Street, now we can go to Mean Street South. Come on, get this once. I guess not. Alright, not worth trying a third time. I was hoping I could finish off in style, but...
Do you want me to get the balloon up? There you go. The balloons are working now if you need them.
Yay, okay. Alright, we're on track for like 318. Which, although that is with a couple of things going wrong, so I think we're going to save a fair amount of time here. Definitely not sub 3.
Why, hello, Mickey. Could I interest you? You have it here. Take this. Is that fella? Could I interest? That's anyway. You know, I'll keep an eye out, but I think that might be it for now.
Alright, so what do I have left? Hidden Heroes. Gotta go to Adventure Land for Blotlings. And thanks for the memories.
Thank you for choo-choo.
Yeah, I gotta speak to Daisy.
Now entering Ventureland Station.
This just in. Turns out that doctor was mad all along. I can't believe after the and now he's left. Thank you so much for helping all those little fellas. In fact, I might have something here for you as a reward.
Yeah, just making sure that's complete. Yes. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to the float yard and finish Bunny Wranglers.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
This is gonna be considerably faster than the other non-Autotopia cleanup. So there's still hope for this being sub 315. In fact, it'll most likely be sub 315.
Welcome back, friend. The movie was...
Yeah, 3 hours is gone, sub 315, almost guaranteed. Not 100%, but almost guaranteed. But hey, at least I got myself a best under sub 3, which was my goal, and that's going to be obliterated in a little bit. So, last bit of bunnies. Who likes bunnies? Anybody like bunnies? You're going to see some bunnies. Wow, that was fast.
Bunny children, at least in this area. I certainly am glad we brought all of them home. Hortensia does know what's best.
That was ridiculously fast.
Would you like to travel back to the Mean Street Cinema?
Alright, so what's next? What's left to do? Oh, yeah. Everything on Mean Street South. So, oh no, I have to go to Oztown to turn in Buddy Wranglers. So, go to Ventureland.
Welcome back, friend.
Yeah, Oztown by way of Ventureland. And then, and then Mean Street South, because I think that's where we're doing the last cleanup.
Oh, aboard!
So, yeah, sub 315 hype. Let's see some hype going.
Now entering Oztown.
Sorry, kids. You can't have any ice
Oh yeah, I have to do
cream.
text with memories as well.
Almost best.
You remember? I can't thank you enough.
Yay, we finished
I'm
it.
so grateful to have all my babies home again.
So before we do thanks for the memories, we got to go over to Gag Factory and trade in all our scrap metal.
Greeting. That's quite. Though I did. You
Bring
bring me any scrap metal?
Alright, you bring me any scrap metal, alright. You bring me any scrap metal, alright. You bring me any scrap metal, alright.
I don't know how this place survived when Prescott was in charge.
Basically, that means that the Oztown statue is repaired at the very end, and that is one of the last photo that Moody requests in Thanks for the Memories. So.
Oh, look at... I used to read, and as a type... Now, let's... I bet if I saw that statue again...
Yep.
I'd probably be
See the
remembering other
statue.
things as well.
That statue can only be, you only get the statue if you repair Oztown, so... And not do this shit. Come on. Please, work with me here. What is this bullshit? Come on. That's clearly in view. Work with me, buddy. Come on. How is that not? That's the Oztown sign. Oh, statue, right.
Brilliant photo, Mickey. Let's see what Moody has to say.
That was a brain fart. The statue is the the sign is the 4th stage. The statue is the 5th.
Oh, there. Thanks for this. Oh, but surely. I remember the Oztown sign with the
Right.
sky all
Okay.
painted
Yeah,
in
that's my
green.
fault. That is 100%
It
my
don't look
fault.
that way now, but if it did, I bet the rest of me memory will come back.
What a marvelous photo. Let's bring it back to Moody.
That was 100% my fault.
Would you? Thank you, man. For what you... Good luck, mateys.
That was 100% my fault. Okay, Hidden Heroes is all that's left.
All aboard!
Alright. Sub 315! Woo!
Now entering Mean Street Station. Heard what you did, man. Wow. Or are you that should? Oh yeah. Hey, those.
Not quite.
Wow. Or are you that should? Oh yeah. Hey, those. Whoa. Wow. Or are you that should? Oh yeah. You know. Okay. Let me get.
Almost Autotopia time. We're very nearly at Autotopia. We just have to do Hidden Heroes, and then we can go to Autotopia. Yep, 19 out of 19. 20th quest, repairing Autotopia.
Hey there, Mickey. Shall we be off?
And now it's time for Autotopia.
Welcome back, friends. The movie will screen once the...
Yay, 4 minutes saved. Yeah, this is going to be a much faster time. Mainly because I don't have to backtrack as much. Oh no, it's the yellow one that has the tire. There we go. Beep beep.
This is mine.
Yeah.
How do you suppose we get past this?
Dear, could you open it, friend? Dear, could you open it, friend? Be careful, there's sensitive equipment inside.
I'm all...
That's locked tight. Maybe if we spin the tumblers, we can slide the pin through, eh?
Yeah, I know how to do this.
Wonderful! Do you have the scrap metal for me? Hold on. The time you're looking for a ring. If you hunt to bring them back, and I'll get this junker up and running toot sweet.
So we have 2 of the 4 tires needed. There's number 3. The other one is in, I think, this area over here. It's in one of the cars, and I think it's in control area 2, if I remember correctly.
Another of those pipeworks, eh? What wait?
Oswald, you idiot. Let's see some more hype.
Let's go.
I can almost taste the sub 215. Almost. Yeah, so the trigger is to fade out from, yeah, the fade out from, repairing Autotopia. Actually, no, when the quest appears for fading Autotopia. I think it's this car over here that has it. Yep, okay. Alright. We are on our way.
How do you suppose we get past Wade? You did it!
Alright, we're almost there.
I see you have the tires I need to fix up that junker over there.
Woo!
I'll get right on it.
And it perfections didn't trigger again, but oh well. Yeah, as quest stage completed, rebuilding Autotopia.
Are you sure? You're all set to race. Do you wish to practice?
3:12:58 with 2:54 as my there we go, and 20 out of 20 quests. Clearly see 20 out of 20 quests, and yet the achievement does not trigger. What is that? I forget what that secret achievement is. Anyway, yeah, there's finish all quests. I finished the quests. It is lying. Anyway, all right, take care, guys. I'm just gonna take a break for a while, and yeah, I have all. I've got several good runs now, so that's great, and